Hi guys, this is Nicole from OKNZSkinBeauty.com and Organic Nordic, a holistic hair care salon here in Suitland, Maryland. So guys, I am just chilling right now. I am actually waiting for one of my clients to finish up her sister locks, which is day 2. I don't know what to talk about, but let's see. I eventually don't know what to talk about. I'm just chilling, waiting for her, and having me a nice smoothie. And this smoothie got spinach in it. It got pineapple, coconut, orange. Those little small little tangerine orange, the one that you can bite in your mouth. I put that in there. I have coconut oil, organic coconut oil, that in there so I can have my nice omega. And then I have chai. I got maca in here. I have, what else do I have in here? Maca, chai, and cocoa powder. That's in here. And then I got my B12, all my vitamins with my protein is in this. So it tastes great. So delicious. Anyway, guys, so I'm just chilling here, waiting to finish up my clients here. This is day 2. She's running late, so I'm going to give her enough time to get here. Okay, so this is my natural color of my Nordilox. These are not extensions. So let me go ahead and let you guys know, because I know some people have a little bit confused whether these are extension or not. So no, these are my locks, and I can go ahead and show you guys. And the color, I actually colored it this way. Look at this. I got so much thick hair I can't even see my scalp. Okay, I got so much thick hair I can't even see my scalp. But anyway, so I don't know what to talk about. I just figure I have some time on my hands, and while waiting for my client, before I do my payroll, I'm about to do payroll. Because yes, I do have 3.5 people that works for me, because I have 2 companies in one. Actually, not in one, but I have OKNZSkinBeauty.com, and then I have the salon. I think that drink kind of got me. And if a lot of people drink different water, and I'm just going to be throwing stuff. I do not like Deer Park water, so I don't drink it. The water I drink is called Drink More. It's in Bethesda, Maryland. And for those who live in the Maryland, D.C., Virginia area, they service you. So it's called Drink More. You can go to drinkmore.com. I am loyal to this brand, and I get like 24 bottles every week, and then I get like 4 or 5 gallons, and I get for my shop and my house, and then I also get 5 gallons for my product line, because we use a lot of purified water, spring water, distilled water, deionized water, hydrosol water in our facility, in our lab, which is, I'm so excited because I just got my water line installed. I'm about to get my floor done inside my lab, my little kitchen lab. My kitchen lab is around 400 square feet. I am buying all my equipment one by one. I am just so blessed, and I am so thankful that God, praise Jesus, have allowed me to do what I want to do. Being self-employed is not easy. I've been self-employed, guys, for 14 years. Paying my own tax, calling my own shots. And yes, I live in my place. I do not move out. I pay my rents on time. Praise Jesus. When I moved into my apartment 8 years ago from a house that my father had when he died, and it was like a family house, and I went through tremendous stress helping taking care of that house while that house was not in my name, but it was told to me because of my birthright. That means because of my birthright, I can live there. But it came to me that I was the one that was doing a lot of stuff in that house, and I was getting stressed. I was actually paying for cab, and the cab that I was paying for to get to work, I was working in a salon suite for around 4 to 5 years, and I was paying around $1,100 just for cab to come to work. That does not include other transportation of where I'm going to go, other business expenses, and that's just for cabs to get to work. So the funniest thing about that is I always look to God to strengthen me and to give me the pathway so I can see things where I'm trying to go to and where I'm coming from and where I'm trying to and what I'm trying to get to. And I always tell people success is one thing, but faith and believing in what God has a store for you is the ultimate challenge in life. Now I'm going to tell you this. It's a blessing that God have allowed me and give me the opportunity to just do what I can do in my life. I might not have the best things in life. I might not have that car, but the future is a lot for me. I didn't want to buy a car right now because I've been there and I wanted to get that house. But now I just want to buy a piece of land and build my house. Praise Jesus. So my main thing, when I had to spend that $1,100 for taxi cab, I said, you need to get an apartment. And I was not in a good situation that time, 8 years ago, where financial credit is concerned. And I came around the area where I work, and as much as I really don't like the Suitland, Maryland area, where living is concerned, I decided to find myself something because I'm closer to work, it's easier for me, and I don't have to worry about too much. I'm a girl that lives in people say high Sadidi. I don't call it high Sadidi, I call it convenience. And I used to live in Silver Spring. So moving from my father's house, which was in Columbia, Maryland, and then moving into Temple Hills, Maryland, I never look at Temple Hills, Maryland as somewhere I want to live. But my job, it was a call for me to be there. So I decided, okay, I'm going to be there. Now, a lot of people, friends, foes, family, might say something different other than what I know, what my goals are in life. And I always tell people, never let someone take away what God has stored for you. Because when God gives you a blessing, you keep on sowing that seed over and over. The worst thing a person can do is to be jealous, envious of what God has given you. And if they cannot be a part of that, they are going to get jealous. And they're going to remove themselves from you. They're going to come up with so many excuses not to be around you because they feel threatened by you. And if someone is threatened by you, that means you are blessed. You don't have to do anything to people for people to threaten by you. It's because God have protected you with that covenant of life. And a lot of time people don't understand when God gives you the blessings, keep it going, okay? Negative, remove thyself in Jesus' name. So when I got a call-in to get my apartment not too far from my job. So I went ahead and I was looking for places. So I finally got this place, and I didn't want to pay $1,100. But you have to remember, that was tax money I was paying for taxi cab. And I came to an apartment, and they basically took my ID. They didn't take anything else. It was just my ID, fill out the application, and they told me the apartment was $1,065. So that's $1,065. All utilities was included. It was a gated community. The apartment is lovely. It's big, and they got like grocery store downstairs, and they had a gym, and I was able to run, walk, do whatever I want to do. So it was a blessing. It was a calling, and I accepted. I could have been at any other apartment, but when I walked in that apartment the day I did, after going through so much things in that house, I kneeled down on my knees and I said, whatever I do, I'm just going to have to keep on going. And then I was like, you know what? It is hard when you live in an apartment and you look for yourself, for your health. No one is not there for you. If you can't pay your bills, no one is not there for you. So I had a plan. My father always say, make sure you have the first 3 rent or mortgage before you move anywhere. So I had my first 3 rent, and then I paid my deposit. My apartment was supposed to be an apartment with balcony. And the funniest thing about that is I was so humble. I didn't even bother calling. When I realized that I was paying for balcony after 4 months, I didn't even call them and say anything to them about my balcony. I just went ahead and just keep praising God and keep asking God for deliverance and keep honoring Him. Of course, we are not perfect. But you know what? I said, there's a reason why I'm here, and I just kept going. I've been living there for almost 8 years. Praise Jesus. My business is 5 minutes down the street, even though it's very difficult to get the cab down here because now I'm not spending all that money. So they don't pick me up on time, but I still keep on blessing. The blessings keep folding. I left from the mall. First of all, my business, I had 1 suite. If you guys know about salon plazas and salon suites, and I ended up having 1 suite. I know my financial burden in the beginning was not going to be equitable enough for me to continue. So when I start working, I also sell food because I'm from Jamaica. Some people don't know. So my first week or my first month, I will cater food to pay my boot rent. My boot rent for my suite was $200 every week, so that's $800 to $1,000 a month. I went from 1 suite in 6 months to 2 suites, in 6 months to 3 suites, in 6 months to 4 suites. I worked there for 4.5 years, praise God. And I only had 1 employee. And in the room that I had the 1 employee in, the room was $800. She was only paying $600. I started my product line, and she used my product line every day. She was paying me $600 because I wanted her to be comfortable, and I trained her to make money. I mean, we're not talking about little choppings. For those who know about England pounds and choppings, we're not talking about little choppings. We're not talking about little change. And I taught her everything I know. I was a cosmetologist, a loctician, I weave hair at the time, I relax hair. I did everything that God had given me the strength to do. I went to school as a cosmetologist. I went to school as a holistic practitioner. I went to school for business, and there's other trades that I went to school for. It doesn't matter what I went to school for. I had a goal. I had a formula. And that formula that was in my head continued to bless me because each time the formula is out in the real world, I keep on getting my seeds sold over and over. I have crossed a lot of difficult challenges spiritually, relationship-wise, family-wise, friend-wise. But I'm going to tell you the ultimate thing that keeps me going and going every day is the relationship, hallelujah, that I had and still have with God. And the reason why I continue a relationship with God is because it was very important. When I look to the left and when I look to the right, when I look up and down, I didn't see human being as the person that God put through the flesh on this earth to be there for me. I saw the inspiration of God. So I kept going, and I'm still going, and I'm still fighting every day. I had friends that have departed from me because they are jealous. I had male friends that depart from me because guess what? I was too independent and strong for them. I intimidate them according to what they say. But I didn't understand that either. Now, how can a man decide to not be in your realm because he feels threatened by you? You're a human being just like him. You're supposed to have the support of your friends and your family. Instead, they take from you and don't give you. But when a person takes from me, God gives me. So after 4.5 years, I end up saying, you know what, it's always been in the formula, and I hope I get that formula back. So I opened my shop here in Suitland, Maryland. I built it from ground down, praise Jesus. I try to do what I can do here. I did the painting, I did the designing, I still go on every day. I have my own signature products and hairstyle. Praise Jesus. And you know, there's a lot of things in life that a lot of people don't understand with individuals, that they will say, oh, she a baller. Oh, you know what I'm saying? She got money. No, I don't. Every day I work, it goes into my business. But at the same time, I feel like I'm rich with God, because it takes a lot for you to get where you're trying to go, and never let anybody try to tell you anything different. A lot of times we as people who are gooder, not just good. Because I heard someone made a comment on Facebook, and that person said, a good woman, no. This is what the person say. The person say, pretty woman doesn't last. And the person say, a woman with good shape doesn't last. But a good woman always would be a good woman. Now, this is what I want to say about that comment when that person put that statement on Facebook. Pretty is in within. Shape is a natural DNA. A good woman can go bad. So a good woman is not always going to be a good woman. But when you look at a woman, you just don't look at her because she's a good woman. You look at her because she's a gooder and a better woman. And I really strongly believe in the fact that don't ever think you're going to be with someone because they are good. I don't want you to be with me because you feel I am a good person to you. I want you to be with me because you love me. Is the definition that you want. You thirst for me, the companion that have your best interest in life on this earth. The companion when you fall I will pick you up before you even fall. The companion that you can talk to about anything that's on your mind. The companion that if you have a problem, you can say what's there. At the end of the day, we have to all realize that we are human beings, and our hearts can make us good and our heart can make us bad. But when one gets to your soul and deceive you and cause you to convict yourself, that's the worst thing that a person can do. So if you have problems where you feel that you are hurt and you feel like you have nothing else to give, don't give up. Life goes on. The human race is always going to be the human race. Never trust the human, because we are made from flesh and we sin. That's the reason why God brought the man of flesh. His name was Jesus, through the inspiration of God within the soul that makes him who he is in one definition. On that cross, he died for man's flesh because man couldn't bear sin. So when you feel that you do something wrong, or you feel that you just, you feel that, you don't know how to recover, just remember you're a human being, but that doesn't mean you keep repeatedly doing something wrong over and over again. Just always remember that anytime you do something to someone, recover from it. Don't move on to the next step with someone else. If you have a friendship with someone or a relationship with someone and you leave that person behind, remember this, always recover from it, because you might not have time in life to recover. And I don't believe that you can do harm or try to hurt or be selfish and do something maybe you don't know how you did it to someone, and knowing that your heart is not complete on what you did to someone, and then you move on to somebody else. And if you do stuff like that, I just don't understand. I try to clean up my mess before I go and start over again. I'll let you know what's on my mind, and I will say whatever I have to say to get you away from me if you are not for me. Now, I don't believe also that you can have a peaceful relationship with someone else knowing that you have not finished another situation that you put yourself in. I don't believe it's going to be complete. And I don't believe a marriage is ordained when you know there was something else that you needed to finish up too. I really and truly don't believe that you can say, I'm blessed with such and such.
Hello? Hello?
Look, guys, my phone. Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Yes, you're on the air, so be careful what you say.
Oh, why there?
Because I was doing a video. I actually was waiting.
I'm en route.
Okay, because I was waiting for you. So I say, let me just give a shout out on the air.
Oh, thank you so much.
My phone guys had my customer just calling without me not, it didn't ring. So she's on her way coming in, and I'm waiting here with my bottle of water and my greens. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this video. So if anything, you want to know more about the products, you want to know more about my juicing, or anything at all, just call and we'll be there. I'll see you.
I'm on my way in.
Okay, I'll see you when you get in.
All right.
So she's on her way. But like I was saying before, Don't let no one steal your joy. The heart can be deceiving. The heart can let you down. But don't let anyone come to your soul. It's very important. This is Nicole from OKNZ Skin and Organic Nordis saying, bye, peace be with you, and be blessed.